So we are talking about large scale agile transformation. So can large scale agile transformation just be done with a team implementing Scrum at their own level? So you have a huge large enterprise, you have thousands or hundreds of teams who are performing, who are the workforce on the ground. Can you have an agile transformation for the organization with just teams doing Scrum? Is that enough? So this is a very critical question we need to ask. So for a transformation, we need to be effective. We need things to start right from the top. So which means things have to change at the leadership level. So agile is not just for the teams, for the workforce on the ground, but it is for the leadership. So what does it take for the leadership to be agile? First thing is the contract or the equation between the leadership and the subordinates need to change. So typically, at least in IT organizations, we've been seeing leadership as somebody who's going to question why aren't you delivering on time, or why aren't you delivering on scope. So it is basically seen as a questioning kind of an exercise. But what it has to change towards is leadership acting as a mentor, acting as a coach, where the leadership is going to offer constructive advice and insight on how the team can deliver better, how they can solve their own problems, and leadership should also create the conducive environment and culture where the team can continuously improve. So that should be the focus. So today, where we want true creativity and innovation to come from the teams, leadership can't just come and say, why haven't you delivered, why haven't you completed it on time. So these are seen as very standard, straightforward questions. Instead, the leadership should kind of create that environment and conductive situation where teams can innovate, teams can learn, and then that learning and that knowledge will ultimately reflect in a better value coming out of the product. So the leadership should actually be supportive of the teams, help them in their continuous improvement journey, and ask right questions towards that effect, instead of just asking questions which are based on blunt metrics.